Hey Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot Tarot doing a quick read for you. We're going to use this die to choose the decks to make the message you need to hear. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards down as destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I will point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. There's a playlist called Random that has deck reviews in it that I did in case you want to buy a new tarot deck. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so let's roll. Can I think of anything else? No. I will. Okay, what is it? That is the Light Seers. Okay, so this is one of the decks that I reviewed. All right, so your first spread is with the Light Seers deck. All right, and which spread are we doing for you all? Okay, which spread are we doing for you? Managing depression. All right, so there's probably a Virgo or two out there that is dealing with depression right now. Actually, a lot of people are dealing with the depression, not just Virgos. But for whatever reason, this is the one that's being brought up. So let's see what's going on. Oh, look at the first 4 minutes of the most recent Cancer Sun sign read, or the one I did right before this. Regardless of when you see this, the Cancer Sun sign read that I did, it'll be, let's see, it was released yesterday, so Friday, July 1st, I think, July 1st, or July, the Cancer reading on July 1st or 2nd, whatever day, I don't know what day it is. Look at the first 4 minutes of the Cancer read. I don't want to drag all that stuff out. Oh, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I always shuffle and then I put the cards back after each read. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. So, you know what? Someone else just did the Managing Depression one, and they got this on the bottom of the deck as well. So that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. So if you're dealing with depression, I'm dealing with congestion. But if you're dealing with depression, you're gonna get through this. We're gonna get you through this. So let's see what's going on. All right, the card to represent it. All right, so I think this is the same card that was the first in this position last time I did this spread. So maybe you have a lot of decisions to make, you have a lot of options, and and it's stressing you out, and stress is causing depression. And I have lint on my mouth. So maybe that's it for you all. Oh, is it that? Okay, that's my laptop. I thought it was raining. So basically, this is the card. This is the Seven of Cups. This has to do with options. So you have a lot of options, and you're having a hard time deciding what to do. The anxiety is probably what's causing the depression. It's that anxiety, not knowing what to do, and it kind of, anxiety and depression go hand in hand. So it's stress. Stress causes depression. So stress over options or choices. Something you need to learn about your depression. Work. So is it work? Are you working yourself to death? Maybe you need rest. Because this is what you need to learn about your depression. And you might be putting too much time into work and not enough time into relaxing and taking care of you. So what can you do to help? It says an action I can take to help my depression. So Ace of Swords. And look at this particular Ace of Swords. What did I say? I said something about choices, right? So this is you getting very clear, all right? Getting very clear about what it is that you want, what you want to do, where you want to go. This is bringing in truth and clarity and cutting through any kind of BS. How you can show yourself some more compassion. Look at this. Live a little. Even if, even the Virgos that aren't rolling in money or, living the good life right now, it's telling you to look what they're doing in the picture. They're having fun. They're relaxing. So again, you need to relax a little bit and not work so much. And I know a lot of times people say, well, I have to because this, I have to because that. But you got to take care of you, right? And so I think you need to work less. I'm not saying don't work. Do what you need to do to take care of, your life and your bills, but take time out for you. How you can find joy in your life right now, look at this. Connect to the higher source. Even if you don't believe in, God or whatever, this is you connecting to the higher source of energy. This is source energy. You're connecting to source energy here. So take time out to pray if that's your thing, but it's all about connecting to the higher source, the energy source, the concentrated energy source. If you have a name for it, like God, Allah, whatever, but it's connecting to source. That's going to help you relax. It's going to help you de-stress. A reason to stay strong. So that you don't end up like this. You want to stay strong because you don't want to be stressed out and overthinking things. Staying strong will keep you out of this, what do they call it? Analysis paralysis. Look at this. This is analysis paralysis, if there ever was a card to represent it. Look at that. Just stressed out. Overthinking everything. So, connect to source. And what's on the bottom of the deck? So, this is putting an end to anything that stresses you out. And this is a big transformation. You're transforming your life right now. I think a lot of Virgos actually are going through big changes right now. And I think, look at this. This is also, even right here, you're connecting to spirit, connecting to spirituality, connecting to, higher source. But look, there it is right there. You're connecting. All right, so what else do we have for you all? All right, the next spread is read their mind. So is there somebody that you would like to know what they're thinking? Well, let's do that. Let's do a little snooping. All right, actually, you know what? I think I might do this spread for all signs this weekend. All right, so which deck are we using for this one? 12 is Cosmo. Fluff. Okay, so for those of you who have Venus and Leo, you'll love this one. So any Virgo with Venus and Leo is going to love this one. It's all blingy. Six of Wands. Okay, so look at the bottom of the deck. This is the Six of Wands. This is a card of success. It's a card of having all eyes on you. Recognition. Winning. All right, so... Oh, this is actually my spread. I created this spread when dealing with somebody that I want to say almost like emotionally unavailable. They keep their feelings locked up tight, so you have to like basically do a tarot spread to understand what's going on with them. So their feelings for you. Ooh, okay, so Virgo, someone might feel either done or they might feel stabbed in the back or betrayed. Because the Ten of Swords are their feelings right now for you. And that's not really a fluffy-duffy, there's no cups there, right? It's not even the Empress card or anything like that, or King or Queen of Cups. So it's, they may feel done, they may feel stabbed in the back, or they might be feeling betrayed. What do they think of you overall? They may think that you're somebody who... almost feel like when they think of you overall, they think of you as somebody who's always on a break or always needing, you always want to be left alone. You don't want to be bothered. Maybe you ignore them, or you always need a time out. You always need time away from them, because Four of Swords, you always need rest. You're always on a break. This is what they think of you overall. Four of Swords. Look at all these swords, by the way. Look at all these swords. First two cards out are swords. And Virgo. So, their intentions with you. And guess what? It's more swords. Now, swords in tarot are thoughts and words, like communication. It's your thinking and your communication. And it's attuned to air signs like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because they're known for being the signs that are always either talking, like Gemini's always talking. Aquarius is always, being analytical. They're not real big on expressing emotions. And same with Virgo. Virgo, even though it's not an air sign, Libra. I said Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, right? But even Virgo is known for because it's ruled by Mercury, just like Gemini. So whereas you're the thinker, the Gemini is the communicator, and Libra, the other air sign, there's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, those are the air signs, which have to do with swords. They're all about socializing and talking, and they're always gossiping. So Gemini's the gossiper, or the talker. Libra's the gossiper, and Aquarius is the analyzer. But it's all about the mind, and thinking it and then communicating it. So swords, that's what swords are. But in tarot, they're using pens, because think about it. What do you use a pen for? Communicating, right? You're putting your thoughts down. So their intentions with you, look at this. Seven of Swords is usually a card of somebody being sneaky or shady or trying to get away with something. But it can also be, Seven of Swords is also a card of hiding your thoughts, hiding your intentions, not communicating, maybe running from the truth. That their intentions could be to run from the truth, not want to see the truth. What they will actually do with you, what in the hell? So I shuffled this deck very well, just so we're clear. I've used it several times. I used it in the last, I think, couple of reads. For some reason, the Cosmo Tarot keeps coming out. But look at this. What they're actually going to do with you, argue. They're going to argue. I don't know who you're dealing with, but Virgo, who were you dealing with? Look at this. It's all swords. There's no cups energy. Where's the love? Where's the passion? There's no wands. It's all thoughts and communication. It's all analytical. So maybe who you're dealing with, the person's all, they try to think everything out. They don't feel it. They're not as much as about acting on things or feeling it. They're all about thinking and talking. But look at this. All swords. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's the case. And did anything? I don't think any. And there was no swords up in here. The Ace of Swords for the Depression one. That is true. And the Eight of Swords. All right, so you got a lot of swords in your read so far. All right, so what is on the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune. All right, so new chances, new beginnings, new cycles. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that is interesting though. Look at all the swords. It's all about thinking, or here's the other thing. If there's no communication, this is what's going on. The focus is on communication. Having it or not having it, there's too much, too little, something. Too much thinking, too much not thinking. I don't know, but it's all swords. All right, so what else do we have for you? And then we're going to do one more spread, and then we're going to do, oh, look at that, 20. 20 is Healing Light Tarot. And that one is this one. All right, so this is Healing Light Tarot, and the spread we're doing is True Calling spread. All right, so for any Virgo who is not thrilled with what they're doing right now and they're thinking about doing something different, here, I gotta move all this stuff, it's bugging me. All right, so on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Yep, you're waiting to see, maybe you're just at a standstill and trying to decide what to do. Maybe you've applied at different places and now you're just waiting to see what's going to happen. But here is Three of Wands. This is like a wait and see kind of thing. Look, you're just waiting to see waiting for your ships to come in. So let's see what it says. It is a 6-card spread. All right, so the first card out is going to represent your true calling. Oops. And before I do that, all right, so what do you have? Emperor, 9 of... Oh, wait, is that 6? Yeah, it's a 6 of Wands. Put those in reverse. 5 of Wands, fighting. All right, so let's see. All right, so the card to represent what is considered your true calling is... not getting anything off of that. Knight of Cups in reverse. Well, knights are messengers. Cups are emotions. But advisors too. Actually, I almost wonder if it's you're like, this would almost make me think of, or at least what come to mind right now is like you're the assistant to someone who's an advisor. Or somebody who gives advice. You're assisting somebody who gives advice. That's what came to mind. And it's something in which it requires a lot of patience. So you make decisions. You have to be patient. But you're assisting somebody else who's like an advisor. It gives advice. All right, so we'll come back to that. But how are you responding to it right now? Actually, you are. That's good. You're actually seeking out which way you should turn. I still don't like that. I mean, that's a Pisces card too. Okay, we'll come back to that. But how are you responding to it right now? The Ace of Swords, and it's upright. This particular, right now, you're seeking out, something different. You're actually looking into it, something that would make you happier. So that's good. You're doing the right thing. So some of you, your love life gets in the way of you doing what you are meant to do, or what, like you're letting your emotional and your emotions in general. I think you're letting emotions and emotional situations get between you and what you should be doing or what would make you the happiest. I'm not saying you shouldn't be in a relationship, but there has to be boundaries. You can't let your relationship overcrowd or cloud out, or, I'm saying you can't let it mess up your chance to do what makes you happy. I don't know if I'm communicating this right now. I'm having, what it is this deck. This deck, I really need to take this one out of the lineup, because I always trip over my words with this deck, and I can't connect with it. Well, whatever it is, you're gonna heal and you're gonna grow with whatever it is you're taking on. And you're actually going to shine. You got the Star card on the bottom of the deck, and it's upright. But what's stopping you from answering this call? Look at this. You have the Ten of Cups, and that is upright. And look, it might be having too much fun. So there's that too. So it is possible there's a Virgo out there or two that is probably letting their having fun get in the way of what they should be doing. So you're maybe spending too much time having fun and not working on what it is that you should be doing for a living. How can you overcome the block? See, there's that Three of Wands. But this is like waiting for your ships to come in. How you overcome the block is maybe right now you're just kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen. See, this deck, man, I'm not a big fan of this deck anymore. Well, it's asking you to be patient. It is asking you to be patient. How you can honor your soul's true calling. Focus on stability. You have the Four of Wands upright. Here. Focus on stability. So that's how you can honor your soul's true calling. Now, what is a message from... Oh, yeah. Okay. So the message from your spirit guides and higher self and God, universe, whatever, the message is Seven of Swords in reverse. So see how this is the Seven of Swords upright, okay? But it's in reverse. So you're being called upon to be more open and not go into your shell so much, like open with people, open in situations, like if you're dealing with anybody, like friends, bosses, co-workers, lovers. This is calling on you to be more open. I mean, you don't have to be all super warm and fuzzy with people, but if you don't want to, but you have to communicate a little bit more and not keep it all locked inside. Because the Seven of Swords is usually like not letting people know what you're thinking, not letting people know what your moves are. It's being a little more upfront and open. But as far as what you're going to be doing, this is look at this. Whatever you're going to be doing is going to be very healing for you. And look, you're going to shine. So that's awesome. I still am not, like, the Knight of Cups to represent what your soul's true calling is. I still don't, like, I guess it's this deck. I don't know, because I don't have this problem with other decks. I don't know. Some of you might be serving in the justice system, too. Maybe you're going to be helping make big changes in the justice system. All right, so 6 cards down is Destiny. I don't know if that helped at all. If it provided any clarity. I think I'm going to take this one out of the lineup, because it always trips me up. I just can't get a feel for it, and I don't like that. I'm not picking them up. We're not picking those up. Nope. They don't want to be a part of the reading. They're all face down except for argument. And I say argum. Argum. That's the only part of it. Somebody, it says they're losing sleep over this, but it's sideways. So somebody you've dealt with may have been losing sleep over some kind of situation, but they're not stressing out about it anymore. Okay, if you think that somebody lied about something, whatever it is that you're thinking about, they did. Whatever it is that you think that they lied about, they did. Have faith is in reverse. Time for a new start's in reverse. Get a grip is upright. And addictions are affecting your relationship is upright. Okay, so Virgo. I don't know if you're aware of this, but addictions are affecting your relationship. And it says make the call on the bottom of the deck, but it's in reverse. So it's telling you to not make a decision right now about whatever it is that you're thinking about making a decision. If you are dealing with an Aries. Ooh, okay, so some of you all are very heartbroken about something. Look at this. This was on the bottom of the deck. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, yeah, I'm going to take Healing Light Tarot out. I can't connect with that freaking deck. Every time I use it, I feel like it makes me look like a dumbass. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan of looking like a dumbass. So, yeah, we're going to take that one out. They want to commit to you, and they want to heal and grow. All right, so Aries wants to commit, heal, and grow with you. Okay, it's a big old no on the Taurus. The Taurus is either juggling and feeling heartbroken or weighing their options and feeling heartbroken. If they're juggling, now if they're heartbroken over someone else and they haven't gotten over that, then that could be why it looks like they're juggling. But I don't like that. I don't get a good feel for that. The Gemini, they're at a crossroads. I think they want to apologize for something. If you are dealing with a Cancer, they have a lot of passion for you, and they're going to come rushing towards you. If you're dealing with it, because you get the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands, that's a lot of wands. You know what they like. You know what they want. They got a lot of passion for you. If you are dealing with a Leo, they want a new start, they're trying to be patient. They want to offer you love. They want a new start in love, and they might want to marry you, because that's one of the marriage cards. If you're dealing with a fellow Virgo, they are controlling and spying on you. They're bossy and controlling, and they're spying on you. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're just taking a time out, but they do want to grow with you. And they have optimism. They might want to have kids with you, but they're optimistic, and yet at the same time that they're taking a time out. They're taking a break. Maybe they just need rest. The Scorpio wants things to be fair and balanced, and they're going to speak up about it. They want to talk to you. They're going to reach out. The Sagittarius sees you as a soulmate, and they're pretty stressed out about this. They're all up in their head about it. The Capricorn is being kind of quiet right now, but they've got a lot of love for you. The Aquarius, geez, they're defensive, and maybe blocking you, and they're just waiting to see what you're going to do, actually. The Pisces is trying to manifest a new start with you, I think, but they might be a little bit manipulative, too. I feel like they're going down memory lane, but here's the thing. They might be... The Pisces might be emotionally manipulating you by trying to use like memories or past stuff, something about the past. I don't know if it's like pictures. Maybe they're trying to manipulate you by, I don't know, sending you photos that you all took together in places you've been and stuff like that. Anyway, and look at this. Look at this, Virgo. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. So somebody is either being sneaky and shady, or they're just not telling you what they're up to. They're not telling you what they're thinking or up to. They're hiding something, even if it's just their thoughts. All right, Virgo. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one.